I'm Tristan aka 蔡彩灿. I've studied at universities in both Taiwan and the United States, and I found there are a lot of unusual differences between the two. Recently, fewer and fewer people are getting to study abroad, so I want to share 9 differences between campuses in the United States and Taiwan. Okay, let's go! But remember that everybody's experiences are different and every university is different, so these are just my own personal experiences. If your experiences differ, feel free to share in the comments down below. Let's go. When I first started studying at National Taiwan University, the first thing that stuck out to me was how cheap the food is. I can get a full meal for less than $2 US. This meal I just bought was 47 NT dollars. At my university in the US, one meal without a meal plan is $27. Of course, that $27 is all you can eat, but they also don't provide a non-all-you-can-eat option. All of the options around and on campus are really expensive. My favorite thing about universities in Taiwan, the campus dogs. These are just dogs that live on campus and somebody takes care of them. This just provides, I guess, homes for more dogs, which is better than having them euthanized for no reason. Where I'm from in the US, you can't even take your dog on a walk on campus because the university is afraid that some people are afraid of dogs, some people are allergic to dogs, and some people might get attacked by dogs, so they just say no dogs. I much prefer the method that they use in Taiwan, and from what I've heard, these dogs haven't caused any problems on campus anyway. But also some places in the US get to deathly cold temperatures in the winter, so I might also not know how that would work out if we were to implement it in the US. In Taiwan, I thought it was kind of unusual that a lot of people regard some universities as like a tourist spot. It's like a place to go to hang out, even if you're not a student, even if they don't belong to the university. I guess because a lot of places in Taiwan are very urban, so many universities are sort of like a big park to people. In the US, I don't see this quite as much. While you do have some, it's sort of unusual to see large groups of people just going to the university to hang out. And I also don't hear people saying, oh, let's just go to my college to hang out. It's kind of weird. Many universities in Taiwan have night markets nearby, as well as different restaurants and a bunch of places to hang out. So in the way of entertainment, there's always something new to try and someplace new to go. In the US, college sports are a huge form of entertainment. At my university, we have a college football stadium with 80,000 seats. In Taiwan, well, just like some people like the NBA, a lot of people support college sports because they think it's a representation of their region in the country. So even if they're not a student or never were a student at that university, they still are a really big fan of that team. There are college sports in Taiwan, but they don't draw in as many spectators as we do in the US, and it's not so much regarded as a form of entertainment. Tuition in the US is super expensive. One semester for a non-resident could be 10,000 plus US dollars. In Taiwan, I think for either one semester or the whole year, it was about 3,000 US dollars, and there are plenty of scholarship opportunities. But because the tuition in the US is more expensive, they also have better facilities. We're talking huge gyms with the latest equipment, indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool, music rooms where you can play the piano. You can even borrow cameras, recording equipment, and rent recording studios, all for no extra cost. Dance studios too. At NTU, they do have gyms and they have a pool, but you have to pay extra monthly, which is fine, but it's not really as new and not as big. The thing most worthy of complaining about in Taiwan is the dance studios, because they don't have heating or air conditioning. Even in the summer when it gets to 100 degrees, all they have is fans. And you'll have 40 people packed in the same room, super hot, and I've heard people call it the NTU shower room because people leave so soaked in sweat that they look like they just got out of the shower. It's not just the tuition that's expensive in the US, it's the textbooks too. One textbook could go for $200. It's about the same in Taiwan, except, well, one is in NTD and one is in US dollars.
In the United States, some textbooks go for over 1,000 US dollars. That's over 30,000 NT dollars. Whereas in Taiwan, I actually did get some of my textbooks for about $200 to $300, which is 6 to 9 US dollars. Super affordable.
In the US, of course there are regular dorms, but there are also really extravagant student dorms and apartments. These are ones that have like rooftop bars, hot tubs, pools, rooftop pools, their own gyms, you name it. They even have arcade games. Where I'm from, the rent starts around 600 US dollars a month. That's about 20,000 NT dollars. And in Taipei, if you were to rent a place for $20,000, well, you get a bed and a bathroom, maybe to yourself, and if you're lucky, you might get a desk or a chair. But that's because Taipei is a bigger city with more limited space. One thing the US has plenty of is space. The US is bigger to begin with, and a lot of universities were built in rural areas. So no matter when or where you want to find a spot to sit down and study, you can always find a spot. At my university in the US, there's a girls' bathroom with 10 sofas in it. Like, I kid you not, actually 10 sofas. It's separate from the toilet area of the bathroom, but still. Whereas in Taiwan, because space is more limited, sometimes it gets really scary in the libraries. I have gotten into multiple arguments with people who have tried to steal my spot. At NTU, every spot is registered to your student ID, so when you go in, you have to check in, and that's your spot. Sometimes I would go to the bathroom for a little bit and come back, and somebody's already taking my stuff to the security guard and saying, oh, she was gone for like half an hour, trying to steal my spot. Anyway, it's pretty terrifying. And there you have it, 9 of the biggest differences between campuses in the US and Taiwan. Comment down below and share your thoughts or opinions on the subject. If you don't know what to comment down below, just tell me a story of the weirdest person you've met on a campus. I know I have quite a few of those stories. I do always look forward to reading those comments. If you like this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share with a friend. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!